Yeah, went to do some shopping. Maybe. There's 3 merchants here, it's not like it's gonna take long to visit. 2 are on the market, one is... The hacks don't have anything, they have a +7 weapon, and that's it. Nothing else. We need to visit is the 2 guys on the market. At least one of them has something useful. Yeah, I think these are gloves. That's belt. Right. We could certainly use our new belt. Spell saving throws, deflection armor class, and regeneration plus 8. Still left with 840,000. Don't think we're gonna buy weaponry. We might not have amazing weaponry, but we have enough. And in any emergency situation, we can add some of the essences we have. Depending on who happens to need a little bit of aid. Instructor. I think we're gonna hold on to a lot of these. Our armor class situation didn't really change at all. Now we have regeneration +8. I'm sure as a mage we can just avoid a lot of it, but regeneration plus regeneration green +12. So if we are not going to be fighting against some kind of a powerful warrior, we can probably maintain our life. Why am I using this amulet? Not sure. Better saving throws might not be a bad idea. Reflex especially is terrible. Immunity to critical hits, spell resistance. Well, this isn't a bad thing, is it? And we aren't really getting anything out of the amulet of metal. So, can't do critical hits on us. Again, another thing that will drastically drop the damage coming our way. So their regeneration is even more useful, and spell resistance 30 is great. So we're not that easy to target.
Yes.
Sophia is not immune
Yes.
to level drains,
Yes.
and that's somewhat of a problem. Blackstone isn't all that useful, so take the immunity.
Yes.
Everyone has to have a bonus, some kind of damage. Yeah, this club is terrible. Reduces strength, causes fear. I don't like it.
All who can hear, follow.
Well, the elemental ruin, to be fair, isn't exactly a great weapon either.
I'm ready if you need me.
We have only one essence that we can really use. Oku's essence, I think it produces a miscellaneous item of strength increase. It's not a weapon or armor. Shape of Fire would be, I suppose, the logical one to add.
Hmm?
But I'm not sure if I want to add it to these weapons. The adamantine material wouldn't be bad, and certainly not keen.
Yes?
Club of Submission. Just don't see that being a good weapon to use.
I'll take the
Problem
lead.
being, all these are sort of sucky. Hammer of the Lost Empire. No. I want something that has proper bonuses, including. I don't want to do this now. We have the. That's the all the items we can buy really. Let's recall anything useful from here. Yeah, the bonuses are way too low to be useful. We're going to the vault. There's still some unexplored places there, so that would be also mean the loot. And we'll definitely rest before going through the Betrayer's Gates. Spell-like abilities, sword forms. Okay, I need to know these. The spell-like abilities are probably the same they had earlier. Chilling Wrath. Freezing gold energy directed at a single target. Separate range touch attack. Infinite Resonance. Sound Wave. Enemies unable to resist. Okay. Unity of Will. All creatures in view of the sword are affected by its power. Allies to the wielder, united in purpose, are granted bonuses similar to those found in the spells Mind Blank and Heroism. Nearby enemies are given similar penalties to their spells Fear and Crushing Despair. Unbroken Circle. The wielder is protected from physical harm and magical attacks in a manner similar to the spells Premonition and Spell Mantle. So everyone gets these. How do we charge this? Wielder is restored as if affected by spell Greater Restoration and Regeneration. Okay, sword forms. The sword bearer may magically alter the edge of the blade to produce different effects several times per day. Penetrating edge. For a short while, all physical damage done is maximized. For a short while, every time the wielder lands a blow with the sword, the target must save or be affected by Mordecai's Disjunction. Right, so everything goes. Anti-magic edge. For a short while, the sword confers a significant bonus to the wielder's armor. Right. Sword forms can be used twice per day. Spell-like abilities 2 charges per use. And it has 6 charges, and I think you need to restore it. Well, maybe it restores when you rest. Oh, wait. Anti-magic age is probably the most useful one. Perfect rejuvenation. Okay. By the way, powerful ability. We need to rest before going after the ancient vampires, lich kings, and all that. We don't have even our basic buffs at the moment. Want to talk to the witches. Don't think this will get us anything. Your eyes are lit by truth, Lilina. Have you peered beneath the mask? Learned the secret of your hunger? Yes, it seems that I am the mask. One of the many masks worn by a creature of pure hunger. Then accept this gift from your sisters, who also wear masks and struggle to control what lies beneath them. We will pray for you, Lilina, and speak your name to the triune goddesses, in the secret places where only she can hear. Very well. We got a ring out of it. A ring of power. Part of Rashomon. Freedom of movement, haste, improved evasion, regeneration plus 5. Well, it's better than a regeneration plus 4, that's for certain. So who wants the regeneration ring?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes?
I'll take the lead.
So, we're permanently hasted now. And I can't use this portal. Sometimes you can use it, sometimes you just can't. Ah, it's okay. Might as well rest in the Shadow Realm. Need to choose anti-undead spell selection. Or spell selection that cannot be dodged.
Utus Christu Clarmachon. Utus Christu Clarmachon.
Dictuex.
Dear John Queen
Time to finish
This doesn't have to last long. I'm just countering any undead that might have spawned here while I was away. Death God's Bolt. We're gonna get to level 30. I'll try the fight.
Not in the
Actum noti pate. Sorry. Lori conforus. Time to finish this.
We'll probably die, but there's two passageways that are There's nothing to do with the Betrayer's Gate. That's there. So significant areas that could potentially be just extra loot. Ah, this can only be
Of course.
her magic point effect on.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Don't really have spells, but have vampiric feast. That could buy us time, but not a lot of time.
Yes.
Well, we're gonna mass ball and
Yes.
vampiric feast things.
Time to finish this. Come this way.
Yes.
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 Come this way. It will be done.
Let's go. Empire Ancient. Don't have time for this though.
My magic will erase this nuisance.
And you did jack shit. You did jack fucking shit. Bye. Because reasons, probably knockdown. Big like this region though.
Time to finish this.
That's a lot of dead vampires. I want to see the saving throw. They had to save. Yeah, they need a natural 20 to survive that. So that's what? 8 ancient vampires dead by a single press of a button.
Time to finish this.
Brilliant fire essences. Totally worthless stuff for us, really. I wonder if I change spells. We're going to do 2 resting no matter what. Well, Fingers of Death certainly aren't gonna do shit. Rail the Banshee isn't gonna do shit. So there are certainly a lot of spells. Yeah, Dominate, everything like this isn't gonna do shit. I'm not sure if the Necromancy in general will do shit. Keep repeating that, but I think we're better off with it though. There might be immunities to that. Didn't think about it. I think we would be safer with just pure damage. I'm favoring the missile swarms because you can't dodge this shit. I just need something to blast through enemies quite quickly. Extended stone to flesh spells. They do work on these type of enemies, so it's not a... Also control undead. Doesn't really solve the problem. Power... Yeah, I guess we'll stick with damage then. Yeah, I'm more or less okay with this. I don't want to go through everything. You have been ambushed.
Time to finish this.
I don't see anyone.
Your dig to X.
I'm finished. What next?
Utrus Christum, Clarmachon. Dear John Queen.
Done. And done.
Lichen Zon. Lichen Zon.
That's a lot of buffs.
Lichen Zon.
I think I'd like an extra persistent haze spell on someone. We could, well, it has to be Sophia though. We could use
Yes?
her to cast it then initially. Yeah, the etherealness could be replaced easily. We could use her spell to cast initially because I can be guaranteed not to waste my own. I can't babysit Sophia to that extent. So we could be guaranteed with a backup if something happens to be dispelled or something. If we are forced to some kind of extended fighting situation.
Time to finish this.
The spirit energy we have seems to be sufficient. We should have suppressed it before resting away though. There's no downsides to that. But what's the
Time to finish
treasure
this.
here? The entire goal now is to secure the lower level, maybe get some extra loot if we can. Final preparations and a heavy door. There's a Death Lord behind it. Could I use Chimes of Opening now? Game says no.
LMA Vokraini. I'm ready if you need me. Bonaparte.
Yes?
Guess these are the prisoners we heard so much about. Yeah.
I'll take the lead. Time to
Okay, there goes the doors. Hoary mummified priests. I think we're gonna handle them with just relying on physical attacks. We do still have the Lich Kings and the various creatures to deal with, so I don't particularly want to keep resting and resting and resting to handle this. We don't have a huge amount of selections as how to well. We have a good We have a good opportunity to restore our energy. Just take it.
wait here for now. Wait here for now.
One mistake and you're mine.
I'm going to drain you if I can. Eternal rest. Level up spirit energy 100. More importantly, no extra craving.
Yes. Come this way. I'll take the lead.
Continues on. We'll loot later. I'll have to come out of here anyway at some point. Death Lord, Death Lord, Death Lord. Is that it? Just a couple of Death Lords, really? That's just weak. Well, it's probably weak at this point, more or less. This damage isn't gonna do much to them, but we still weaken them, and with the help of our Cumbra might be enough.
She's name.
What's there's no point collecting the cash. I'm taking a look rather. I don't know that cash is the only thing they have. This is pretty weak. You had to go through a lot of ancient vampire to get here. In many, well, excluding the vampiric beast, it would have been probably the toughest fight we've had so far. But overpowered abilities are risky, I guess. This is just rubbish. Rubbish, rubbish, and more rubbish. Rope of acid resistance. Are you kidding me? Just rubbish. That's the theme of the loot here. +5 items, but everything we've gained in this game has been +5. Wondrous Gloves, that's a bard item. Not a particularly good one either. And +5 padded armor. So a lot of +5 trash. That can't be good. Tasting iron in my mouth. It's blood, isn't it? Not unexpected. Been suffering from your typical autumn, not sure what you would call it. Slime disease, I suppose, in a way. So, some membranes are a little bit sore. This was a total waste of time. What is this?
Yes.
No. Locked and trapped. You're wasting my spells, dudes. Don't do anything. Success not possible.
Enemies approach. Be prepared.
And you fucking piece of shit wasted my heroism. That's the exact reason the spell exists. So you can... Oh, maybe we can do it another way. This is not enough, but... we can buff its attributes a little bit. Not sure if it's enough. It might be intelligence. Ooh, it was just enough. Yeah, this isn't possible to open, and lockpicking is the only thing that opens this. Might be able to buff Kaji enough, but where are we gonna turn into 4 more points? We can get a couple more from greater heroism, but you need still more. Do you have inventory, Kaji? No. I suppose we could bring one of many here. It's a better thief.
I'm ready if you need me. Yes.
Still, I sort of feel that the game cheats here a little bit,
Yes.
because these doors are invulnerable. Empire Ancients. God knows what. Ugh.
Time to finish this.
Just gonna spam as much spells as I can. Bia is going out. Okay, where's the enemy? Oh, fucking, I can't see where they are. Can't target anything. Well, near this somewhere. There you are. Faster is hard to hit. Very hard. Well, we could get more enemies by going through the upper in urns, but I don't see the point. There's probably just more gold, so why bother? Sickle. Reaper's Despair. Talona Sickle. There's some kind of pestilence sickle. +8. Fear, poison, constitution damage. Not a terrible weapon. I love it when +8 weapons are now not a terrible weapon. Ah, immensely powerful artifacts. I'm going to make a little bit of a choice here. I don't see what this place could possibly hold for us. Well, there's basically a chest there, and that's it. Hmm.
I'll take the lead. I'll take the lead.
You can worry about it once we've secured the Betrayer's Gate. It's total flop. There's probably a useful item there, no doubt, but
Time to finish this.
I don't think it's anything that important. But if we can just switch in one of many, then doesn't matter. At the same time, I don't care about the move that much. I really don't. What could it possibly have for us? These guys are not the problem. It's actually the ancient vampires. They're monks. So getting out of the fight for a moment. If we could get the Lich King to join, that would be great though. Why did you fucking attack, you piece of shit? Let's do it. And Lich King. And then comes the feasting. Lich King should die from this. Ooh, Hellball. Or maybe anything else, not sure. Anyway, path things. Well, this wasn't too bad. Thanks to Vampiric Feast, feasting on the ancient vampires. I certainly believe that a high-level monk can be so troublesome. I should know. I play similar characters quite often, and they're sort of terrible for a long time. But once you get past a certain point, Jesus fuck, are they hard to affect with anything. They have such high spell resistance that spells don't really work. Good enough saving throws that you don't really do damage. That's death magic immunity, really? Okay, someone missing
As easy as dreaming.
Come this way.
someone's even missing a cloak.
Gods curse you!
A worthless item. Well, there's a lot of sarcophagi here. That's free cash, lots of it. We're 10,000 per sarcophagus, but it's just trash. So as far as I'm concerned, I think we're pretty much done with this. I don't really see any point even going out of here anymore. There's nothing for us to buy. There's only the one room that we would have to use one of many to get into. We might be able to boost Kaji, but again, not really all that concerned. So, what about the rest of you?
Yes.
Yes.
Getting close to leveling up? Doesn't really matter.
Yes.
We're talking about levels where a single level up doesn't make it much of a difference anymore. Massacres of Impending Blades. Targets of this spell have a hard time avoiding attacks, sometimes even seeming to stumble into harm's way. The subjects take -2 penalty to armor class. This effect cannot be dispelled, but can be removed as it is cursed. Level 30 and we're still moving up. Right, I think level 30 was the level cap in this expansion originally. I don't particularly care because it has stopped making any kind of a difference a long time ago. Now, Wail the Banshee. Anything else? Dominate monster could be useful. I think Wail of the Banshee is always more useful. At the same time, considering the place we're going to, I don't know what would be useful. Okay. It's almost nothing useful as a normal spell here. Or let's say very little. Also, while this spell is in effect, you gain temporary hit points. Right. What the hell did I have on this level? I don't even recall anymore. Probably just damage mostly. A couple of firebrands. Anything else? Maybe more clenched fisties. Power word, stun, petrify, sunburst. Spectrum from spells. Plus 8 saving throws. We'll just take the missile storms. Now, Fingers of Death. But just in case, we're gonna face something that doesn't give a crap about this. Vasculate. And Mass Hold Person. Doesn't look like there's anything particularly interesting here. More finger waving. Yeah, I'm more or less okay with what we have, and I don't think I'd change anyone else's spells, so yeah.
Time to finish this.
Yes.
I'm ready if you
All
need
who
me.
can hear, follow.
Come this way. Yes.
Yes, indeed. Right. So, assaulting the city of the dead. We're about as ready as we're gonna be. I think I'd like to use the Shape of Fire essence though. That's a good solid damage boost to some weapon. I don't think the Sword of the Gift is that weapon though. This isn't a bad weapon by any means, but it also doesn't have anything I really want. Not really. The extra 40 hit points is nice, but it's not drastically better than anything else I have. They have bonus damage, which is very, very important at times. So, I think I'll leave the sort of gift as it is, and then just enchant Anhor's hand with a extra fire damage. I'm not adding anything else to anything else. I could very easily, I suppose. Vampiric regenerations. God knows I could do pristine essences. Yeah, at level 30, that's 3 pristine essences. I probably have, well, I have a lot of extra weapons, just to be sure. What would happen if I do that? I certainly had the Malleate Spirit. Two pristine fire essences out of all those. Yeah, they're not easy to make. We have a lot of these. Three pristine fire essences. Yep, we cast to level 30. Well, suppose we could do it with the Anhurst and or Frost Harpoon, because it's the test case weapon. No, I don't think so. It has to be this. The thing is, the weapon cannot have the 4 enchantments, and the Harpoon has. This has only 2, so... Reason why I'm not doing these. Well, I'm doing this one, but the reason why I'm not popping every piece of equipment I possibly can. Why do I have... yeah, okay, I don't know. How do you use this? I don't recall anymore. Do I need to use Malleate Spirit to use pristine essences? No. Molds? What did I need to use? I need to use a spell. Okay, yeah, yeah. A flaming weapon. I don't have flaming weapon. No, no, no. I can use delayed blast fireball or flame strike. I have delayed blast fireball. It's not a this spell of this level. Cement level. Ah, Since we have to rest, might as well suppress. No. Who the hell is interrupting me? Shadow of the Void. Is it good? It's very good because I can see its easy difficulty. In comparison, pretty much everything has been effortless for some time. $200 experience points. Yeah, it is good. What do you get from killing one? Brilliant fire.
You're a... Oh, I don't know that profanity. How embarrassing.
I'll just walk away. I don't want to be interrupted by this. Just want to do our one item and basically this is one enchantment among many. You can at least have 4. Have to be shitting me. Why does it have to be so hard? I just want to fucking rest once. So, the horror of unhorsed hand with single fire enchantment. 5d6. So 5 to 30 points of extra damage with each hit. We could just add another enchantment bonus like this. So basically what you would like is probably an enchantment bonus of plus 8, 9 or 10 weapon with 15d6 of extra elemental damage. It's not just the extra damage, which is ridiculous, but it's a single large chunk of damage, so minor resistances to that will not block it entirely. They can. So unless you have some kind of immunity, some of it will come through. I mean, that's with each hit. And a fighter can have at this level have something like 5-6 hits that will pretty much all hit, that will do a large amount of damage on their own. In addition to that, so we're talking about probably several hundred points of damage like constantly. Mages will just basically die. There's not much they can do. Fighters can live a little bit, but it's brutal. It's in many ways, except for a few opponents, I recall this being. It basically just what you had thought that it turns into a much tougher opponent as time goes on. but I at least experienced it in a way. I think I played some kind of a probably a paladin or something like that, so not even a super good fighter, but you just could walk through nothing could survive it, and you might have a couple of opponents that might be caster opponents that might be able to screw with you, but outside of that, you just can walk through everything. Just they can do shit to you. The reason why this isn't all that I don't think it will make all that much of a difference with us is that frankly it lacks bonuses. It's not that amazing. We will probably add the shape of fire essence on top of this, uh, and we lack the attacks and the attack bonuses. We're not bad, but we're not doing shit to anyone. With fighter, you can multiply your normal damage quite easily. You have a huge focus on strength that increases damage. The game cannot handle it. I don't see why it's allowed to go that far because it's in no way, shape, or form necessary in any way. So
Yes.
it's just weird.
I'm ready if you need me.
By the way,
Time to finish this.
Treyer's Gate. Don't think we have anything left to do, but just go. There's a couple of minor things, but like here. Once you pass through the gate, it is unlikely that you will be able to return. You also suspect that the gate is being watched from afar, and that Akachi's former captains, who you glimpsed in the Coven's dream, have been waiting for this moment to resume their crusade. So, battle begin, I guess.